Just thinking about that day alone and everything that happened is giving me stress already. Like, oh my god. It was a long, exhausting, hot summer day. Anyways, what's up, petite fan? Welcome back to the channel. If you're not already subscribed, what are you doing? Subscribe. Like, you see, scroll on my page and you'll see why you should subscribe. I'm not gonna even, my content will speak for myself. Yes. Anyway, in today's video, we're doing a story time. And Romana, if you've watched my summer visual playlist, then you've seen that I went to a park and it seemed all cute and fun, right? Yeah, no. When I tell y'all see 10% of what happened on a day or my life is 10%. Because I'm gonna tell y'all what all happened that day. So anyway, I'm just gonna jump into the video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. And yeah, let's get into it. So I texted, my sister from another mister or whatever, a good friend of mine, and I texted her. I was like, yo, we should go to the park, right? And she was like, yeah, let's go sip and paint, like y'all saw in the vlog if you haven't yet. So we said, okay, cool, we're gonna go to Auto Plantage. That's the park that we went to. And I was like, yeah, it's gonna be peaceful. There's like, what's that called? A waterfront. Like, it's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be quiet. So I thought. As soon as we got there, no sa ani puta e deacon. Okay? We didn't even put it. Like 5 minutes in, we hear this man screaming, and I'm like, where is this scream coming from? Because this is a huge park. So we're trying to figure out where the hell, is this sound coming from? Then we see this man screaming on the phone in another language that I don't understand. She doesn't understand. And I'm like, well, she's like, you said peaceful. I said, girl, every single time I come here, it is peaceful and quiet. Mind you, there was like me and her and then that man, and then there was like a man with his dog like far away, and then another group of people came. So all in all, it was pretty quiet. But that man, if I tell y'all, that went on for at least 30 minutes, screaming, throwing things, like, and I'm like, why don't you just pull up to that person that you're talking on the phone with? Is you like, you really want to try and fight this person? Seems like, But it went on for 30 minutes, and I'm like, yo, what is going on? So we were chilling. He left after like 30 minutes, so we were like, okay, it's peaceful. Anyway, we were jamming to music, painting and stuff like that. And then her brother calls like, hey, I'm sick. Like, can you guys get me some groceries? We're like, okay, cool. We'll leave in like maybe an hour or something, right? Anyways, 30 minutes passed. Then it was time for us to leave. And I'm thinking, okay, we're gonna leave. But I'm feeling a presence next to me. I just turn around and I look to my left. And I see this man. Of course. Of course. There's always a person in your business. This man was standing next to his bike. And at first when I looked at him, I was like, he's fine. I think he's just looking to see if we're gonna leave so he can take the spot. I mean, like, whatever. But he's standing there and just looking at us. He's just looking and looking. I'm like, this seems a bit sketchy. Because, mind you, I saw him from like all the way in the back, right? But he came like, and I'm like, we're here. He was like, there's like a tree here. He was right here. Like, there's all of this space. But at first I was like, you know what? You want to sit here? Fine. Like, we picked this spot too because it's nice. But you were standing a bit too close, sir. So I'm starting like, okay, this is a bit weird. Because I saw you looking at us all the way in the back. And now you like 2 centimeters from us, right? So I kept looking at him. Then he wasn't saying nothing. But he was just like mumbling. But I didn't get what he was mumbling about. So I'm turning to lady like, do you see this? Like, what is going on? She's like, I don't know, man. He kind of weird. I'm like, right? Then there was a group of people next to us, as I told y'all. It was like a family friend situation, and we were kind of jamming with them because they had also music. But they had like a speaker. So I turned to them like, what the hell? And they're looking like, are you guys good? But like, I'm like, I think so. Yeah, so I had to go throw something away because we had, I think it was McDonald's or something. So we were eating, so I wanted to throw everything away. So I'm walking over there. The man is still standing there while Lily is like cleaning up stuff. And when I'm walking there, the group of people telling us like, are you guys good? I'm like, I'm not sure, you know, because he's like, yeah, because some other girls were talking about like this man was harassing them, like being all weird and stuff. And I think that's the same man. So at that point, I'm like, no, no. So I walked back and I turned to him. I said, excuse me, do you want something? Like, because you've been, and then he's like, huh? Like he was literally like this. He's like, huh? I said, huh? Do you want something from us? And he's like, no. Like I'm like, well, you're bugging us. You're being annoying. Like you've been standing here for like 10 minutes, not doing anything. Like there's a whole park. You can sit anywhere that you want. He's like, ik ben Nederlander. I don't speak English. I said, what in the what? Like, please, like. I just came to come and have. I just came to come. I just came to have a peaceful picnic day with my girl. But no, you want to. I was like, you know what? Thankfully he's gone. We're leaving too, right? Anyway, so we had to go get groceries. So there's a certain route to get to her brother's house. So we were thinking, okay, we're gonna go to the supermarket next to his house, right? No. Because there was a tram accident. So we can't go anywhere. So now the only way to get to his house is like we had to take the metro because we were like in the city, so we could have take the metro, but we had to walk like 15 minutes. And you know, like when you get groceries, you get like bags, and we already had a bag with picnic, like all of the stuff. So like it was a bit too much to walk with, and it was like hot, and also it was a long day. Like we was exhausted, right? We said, you know what, we're gonna go to the supermarket Albert Heijn, like right in the city, and take the metro from there and go to his house, and then maybe catch an Uber, because that's the only way to like carry all of these things, because the 15-minute walk from the metro to his house, yeah, no. So we went and got the groceries, and as we thought, it was a lot of groceries. It was like 2 big bags, and then we had already our own bags for the picnic stuff. So we went to the metro, and we said, okay, I think the metro is cheaper from like the metro station when we get closer to his house, right? So we're about to get the Uber app. When we were almost there, we started ordering the Uber. So it was like 8 minutes away, the Uber was saying, and we were like 4 minutes away from the station. So when we get there, we can walk and then we meet him. Now the station, it has like a front side where actual cars can pass by, and there's like a back side, but that's like where like it's snelweg daar. So we're thinking obviously it's like the back side, because that's usually where you can come with your car. So we were sitting there, we had strawberries, we were just chilling because there was like 3 minutes left for the Uber to get there. So we're chilling and minding our business. Mind you, it's like 9 o'clock p.m. or something like that. And then this rastaman started walking, right? Now, there's some people walking at the station because, I mean, it's a metro station. Like, what do you expect? There's gonna be people there. But I was thinking nothing about it, you know? He just started walking. While he's walking, I feel like he was coming to our direction. I'm like, yo, please. This day has been way too long. I do not need any other harassment right now. And he already looked homeless. Like, I'm not trying to judge a book by its cover, but you can see, like, he was not put together. He was also, yes, rastaman. Literally, not joking. I didn't take his photo, so I don't have proof of this, but it was literally, right? So we just minding our business, eating strawberry, and he stands in front of us. And then, I kid you not, he goes, "Your lovely ladies have $1 for me." I said, oh my God, I don't have the time. I don't want this. So me, usually in situations like that, I stay quiet. I ignore. Lily said, "No, we don't." Now mind you, We have bags of groceries, eating strawberries, one of the most expensive fruits. And this man asks us for $1. Now that I think about it, dollar, we're in the Netherlands, euro, sir. Anyway, so lady tells him, no, we don't. He looks at me, but you have some groceries right here. You not have $1 left for me. I said, oh my God. I said, no, we don't. Like, we don't. Now, we told you no, please leave us alone. He he goes, he looks at Laylee, he says, your friend have some attitude towards me. I said, oh, I said, me not have no attitude towards you. No, actually, wait. When he said that, wait, he said, your friend have some attitude towards me. Then Lily said, it's because me now have no dollar for you. I said, Lily, why are you entertaining him in this goddamn accent? Please. Stop talking to him. So I'm going to Lady, but I'm like, why are you doing this? And he goes, and now he looks at me. Now he goes, why you have an attitude towards? I said, I don't have an. Then I said, I may not have no attitude towards you. He said, what did he say after? He said, may come with love, peace, respect, and you act like with attitude. I said, sir. I didn't say it like that, but I said, sir, if you don't get out of here. But I said it respectfully, right? Because again, he's asking for $1. Listen, I don't know how strong this man is. He can just grab our groceries and just run. Okay, and we waiting. Uber, you're supposed to be here in 3 minutes. You still not here. Mind you, he's still not here. He's trying to figure out or some shit. So while that all is happening, some Indian person, I'm telling y'all, it was a long day. While all of this was happening, some Indian people started running. Now, I'm like, what is going on? Like, I just want to go home. I just want to get home, right? So, some people running. Now, there was toevallig a few cops driving by. So, they were trying to stop them. So, then, I guess, rastaman also, like, he got confused as well. So, then he like left us alone and he started walking towards the cops and the Indian people to see what is going on. And I think till this day I don't know what exactly happened, but I'm pretty sure somebody robbed somebody in their house because they were saying like, yeah, he went that way, he was robbing, something like that. But I don't know like where or what, but like there was like 3 Indian people running towards the cops, and then the rastaman decided to go to that situation. I was like, glad, okay, good. So then Uber driver finally decides to answer. Talking about, I'm here. We're sitting there. I'm like, where? Where? Because your car not here. Let's stop with this accent. Your car not here. So like, it was, I think it was Laylee Laylee texted him. Mind you, his name was Arash. I think his name was Arash, yes. Arash. So Arash was like, yeah, I'm here. We're like, no, you're not, because we're sitting like here. He's like, but I'm here. So then, remember I told you there was a front side and a back side. Now, obviously, it makes sense for us to go on the back side because you can't stand where the buses are, because the other side, which is the side of like the snelweg situation, that's where buses stop. And obviously, usually you can't stop there with your car. Taxis have like another place to stand. So he's like, I'm where like the bus stops. I'm like, what the hell? So then I told Lily, tell him, give us 2 minutes, we'll walk. So then we had to like walk back to the station, go down a viaduct, and then go up. So while we're walking, we just realized that the cops stopped a random person, or at least the person that the Indians suspect that it was that like was stealing, under the viaduct, and we had to go like, so they're right here, and it trappy like the stairs to go up is right here. So we had to go. I'm like, oh my freaking God, like, please, I don't want anybody to ask us why we're walking over here. It was fine, but it was a lot of screaming and shit because the guy is trying to tell them like it's not him, but they're trying to say it is him. I'm like, I'm just trying to get there, bro. We're walking up the stairs. Arash cancels our Uber. So remember, I don't have the phone. It's Lily that ordered it. Lily goes, he canceled. I said, you said what now? He canceled. I said, you're knowing. I said, Arash. Because honestly, I was so pissed. I was like, we told you to wait. And you know what the thing was? He said, okay. He said, okay, I'll wait. We're literally in the Itrapi is not even like 10 stairs. We were walking up, but of course we have a lot of stuff. So we were walking, trying to get to him. Dude said, canceled. I said, I know you fucking lying. I said, so now we're on the side of the bus. I said, you know what? Let's just take 5 minutes of breather because I can't take it anymore. Like, it's been a long day from somebody stalking us, screaming in our peaceful park moment. Then this rastaman trying to steal our money. Then for a tram, no, before that tram accident, so we couldn't like really get over like that to get to the supermarket, to get to his house. Then the rastaman, then some robbery situation going on, and now the Uber driver wants to cancel on us. Mind you, it is calor. It is calor, okay? So we try again. So, you know, Uber app tells you connecting you to a driver. So cool. I am not joking when I tell y'all the next Uber driver, you know what his name was? Akif. And mind you, and I'm not being stereotypical, but they looked exactly alike and they had the same type of car but just different color. I said, you're lying, because she was booking it. I said, you're lying. So I look, I see Akif. I said, oh my God. I said, this better not be Akif's cousin or something, because he gonna play us too. So he confirmed the ride. I'm like, okay, good. He's here in 5 minutes. Now there's a snelweg, and then like the snelweg is like, how do I show you? Say the snelweg is here, and then the bus can come from the snelweg and then go like a roundabout and then go back out. So we were standing here. So I told Lily, when it says like 2 to 1 minute, I'm gonna stand here like close to the snelweg so that he can see us, so we can wave him down. Because again, we don't know where he's gonna stand. But we told him we're standing at the bus halter situation, so I'm guessing you will know where we're standing. He found us. Great. So then now I had a long day, okay? So I didn't need no lecture, no. We step in, we said, oh, thank you so much for like accepting our ride. Just now, like the other Uber driver, he canceled on us. He said, yeah, maar jullie mogen niet hier staan. I said, so in my head, because I didn't say it, because he can kick us out. In my head, I said, so why the hell you standing here if we cannot stand here? Why didn't pick us up at the front? If you can't stand here, why are you standing here, right? But I know that he can't stand here because there's buses. But the last Uber driver, you were standing there, so I'm thinking the next one gonna stand in the same place. I'm not trying to get anybody to cancel on us again. Anyway, so we were like, well, yeah, maar the andere Uber driver, die come here, blah, blah, blah. You know, we were trying to explain to him, like, he came here, so we stood in the same place to avoid any confusion. He kept quiet. I said, okay. Then there was a beautiful sunset. We were chilling. We were happy. We were getting to the brother's house. So we were almost getting to his house. We got there. And then we said, oh my God, thank you so much. Like, you are so kind. No, we didn't tell him you're so kind. We were like, thank you so much. Have a nice day and back. So, like, that's what you usually say to an Uber driver. You hear how silent I was? That's what he said. He didn't say shit. He just looked forward. We said, thank you. We didn't hear nothing. We closed the door. And because I was sitting here, I came out from this side, she came out from that side. So we can see each other over the roof of the car. I'm not that short, so I can see her. So we could see each other over the roof of the car. I looked at her. She looked at me. He drove. He drove away. I said, did he just do what I think he... She was like, he gave us a silent treatment. I said, I know you're lying. Akif ko Arash, y'all related. Till this day, I think they're related and they're trying to take us for idiot. So anyway, we made it to the brother's house, gave him the groceries. Then I wanted to charge my phone because I remember my phone was dead. So then charged my phone, and then we were like, okay, I think it took like an hour at least. So I'm pretty sure right now the tram situation must have been resolved, right? So we were like, okay, I think we can grab the tram and then go to the metro and then go home. So we were right. The tram started driving again, so we got there just in time to go to grab the tram. So we're walking there, got the tram, all good. Now we have to stop over, I don't know how you say, like transfer to the metro, from tram to metro. We click stop. The tram stopped. Oh, ow. The tram stopped. The doors didn't open. So we're like, hello? Hello? Like, the door's not opening. Some other dude in front said, hey! Bro, it was a long day to bug. Some random dude said, hey, open the door. And then he was like, oh. And then he opened the door. Because if not, we had to wait like a long ass time to get to the next meeting. Because it was already like, what, 10 p.m.? So then we made it to Rotterdam Central, right? So we had to run for the train, because we didn't want to wait too long. Again, it was late at night, so we didn't want to wait too long for the next train. So we started running, and we missed it. Of course we did. So now we're standing at this point like, like, you know what? Because it was an intercity, and late at night you don't want to take a Sprinter. For those who don't know, a Sprinter takes like longer because it stops at like small stations as well. The normal intercity, it stops at like the bigger station, like the normal station. So a route with like the intercity would be like 50 minutes, while with a Sprinter it would be like 25 minutes, and I was not up for that, right? So we said, you know what? Let's just catch a breath and we'll go to the next spot, because the train was on the next spot, and we'll grab the Sprinter. We can charge our phone, we'll be fine. We got to the Sprinter, it was all good, we sat. Now, there was not a lot of space because it was late at night. There was a lot of people in the train, don't know why, but there wasn't space for me and Lily to sit next to each other. So I sat like next to somebody, and then she sat behind me next to somebody. So I'm just sitting, but I have like one AirPod in just to hear like if she's okay. Then I hear this man talking, and I'm hearing her talk to him back. To me, it sounded like a bit that she was uncomfortable. So I was like, you okay? And then I looked at the man, and she was like, yes, I'm fine. And then he was like, no, I'm just like talking to your friend. Like, I'm like, oh, okay, you're good, okay. And then she was telling him like, no, because he had a long day of like man just harassing us and being annoying. So she was trying to like check if I'm good. Like, I was checking because I'm like, bro, it is 11 p.m. We do not need more harassments right now. Like, please. So finally, we got home. She had to drop off at another station while I had to go to another station to get home. But we got home safely, and it was the end of a miserable day, bro. It was a long day. And yeah, that was the end. And also, that's the end of the story time. Like, it was a long day. But I hope we never had to pass that again. Like, serio. Too exhausting. Too many things happening. And this was in less than 5 hours, because because we left at around 8 because of course it's summer, so we'll believe like there's still sunny, it's still sunny outside. So at 8 the sun didn't set yet. So definitely we left at around 8, and then we got home at like around 11:30. Bro, it was less than 24 hours. Definitely less than half a day, bro. Just for like 8 and then 9, 10, 11, 3.5 hours. In 3.5 hours, all of that happened. But I'm glad I survived it. She did also, so we good or whatever. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the story time. Maybe it was a bit long, but I think it's gonna be a fun one when you get to the end. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And yeah, Bye.
When I feel